I am Madrina. I'm an Aloha girl who grew up modeling, but I didn't have a model childhood. As a teen, the law and I were acquainted, but not necessarily in a good way, if you know what I mean. So I left Hawaii in my troubled past, moved to Pensacola, and opened a new business. Now, I'm a Louis-carrying, Gucci-wearing philanthropist. The adversity I faced as a child gave me the heart, compassion, and understanding for the work I do today as a volunteer and community leader. I've also improved my relationship with the law. Roll with me throughout our community and I'll introduce you to the many organizations and people doing amazing work. Hello and welcome to Rolling with Madrina, and I'm Madrina Ciano, your host again this week. And I'm so excited. Once again, I have a brand new guest, a brand new topic, a for-profit business, but it's great for your mental health. So here today, I have Lindsay Keeling with Art Within. She's going to explain to us who she is, what's this amazing art box subscription, how it all came to be, what the benefits are, and how you can subscribe to one of these boxes for yourself as an adult, for your children, or for your family. So just sit back, relax. We're going to learn all about Lindsay. I'm so excited to have her here today. I met her originally earlier in the year at the Women in Leadership Conference there.
Right.
She was in there learning on how to be a powerful woman in the community and to promote her business. And so we met there, and I'm so excited that finally she's here in studio to talk about Art Within. Lindsay, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very grateful.
And you're very beautiful, and you have such a sweet
Thank you.
spirit, and I'm loving having you here today. So tell me about Art Within. How did it come to be?
Well, Art Within helps kids and teens build creativity and confidence. This is a monthly art project subscription box that comes with all the supplies you need, simple instructions, learning concepts like art history and definitions, and when you subscribe, you get access to a video tutorial where I personally walk you through the steps of the art projects.
Is this your brainchild? Are you an artist? Have you always been an artist? Or
I am.
What's your history? And how long have you been in Pensacola? Let's start with that.
Sure, so I've been here in Pensacola for about 9 years. What brought me here was the UWF MBA program. So I'm actually from Tennessee. I have been an artist my entire life. I grew up taking art lessons to really just learn foundational skills, and then as I got older, I started creating more and more abstract art and really just finding my own style. So I studied studio art in college, I studied marketing and entrepreneurship, and then wanted to live at the beach. So I came here to Pensacola for grad school and stuck around.
And so when you finished grad school, did you go right into this, or did you have a mainstream job, or how did it work?
I actually spent about 8 years in the corporate world. So during that time, I also tried to stay plugged into the art community. I served a term as the exhibition director, a volunteer position on the board of directors for Artel Gallery.
Very cool.
So I, try to paint, create, and stay, with my artist self and show my art around town. But during that time, I was also working in the corporate world. So gaining lots of great experience, kind of climbing the corporate ladder and just working with really great people, but something was missing.
You still had a tug inside or a calling to shift directions, and you always had this love of art inside you.
Absolutely.
So the corporate world, after you did that for 8 years, you said, wait a minute, I think there's something else I need to be doing.
There was. It was just kind of this undeniable feeling that there was more that I could do out there. Living more in alignment with my values, finding a way to kind of bring light to the world, bring light to the community through my talents. So that is why I took the terrifying, crazy leap of faith to leave the corporate world.
I mean, that really is, because you're coming from a corporate world where I'm assuming you had a full-time salary and
Yep.
benefits, a lot of built-in comfort, a lot of predictability.
Absolutely.
So for me, I mean, when I meet someone like Lindsay, I'm in awe. I'm honored to meet her because you have someone that just went out on a limb. Like, I have this cushy job that's predictable and I can just cash my paycheck every couple of weeks. Or let me go out on a limb and quit my job and start something that I hope takes off. And that's just what she did. So that deserves a spot right there on Rolling with Madrina, because I love ambitious women. So when did all this epiphany come to you? How long have you been self-employed?
Officially about a year now. So I left the corporate world last May, so in 2021, and spent the summer just getting creative, kind of coming back home to my creative self. And then I wanted to launch this business to encourage creativity and share creativity with our community, with the world. I saw my own mental health declining in kind of that, busy environment, stressful environment. So I also noticed kids and teens in my life, my niece, struggling with mental health challenges. So I thought, we need a creative outlet.
Was that during the pandemic or not necessarily? Because I know we had an uptick with depression and even suicide and just mental health and conditions in general, and in children and adults through the pandemic, being homebound and quarantined and sick, and are we wearing a mask, are we not? And so that did contribute to a lot of stress for individuals. Was that also a deciding factor on, hey, now's the time?
I think absolutely it was. For me personally, it was about, what am I spending my time on? How can I make a bigger impact in the community? And really just noticing we're all spending more time on screens. We were, doing school from home, working from home, all of that. So a creative outlet was just needed, making it fun and convenient, and that's what the art box is for.
And creative outlets were so necessary, not only through the pandemic, but even now. I mean, life is very crazy and hectic, and a lot of people are just going from day to day, operational, going through the motions, and not really exploring an outlet that they love, an outlet, whether it be music or art or golf or fitness, to have that release. And I think it's just great that you saw that and you said, what, I think I can help bridge that gap and create something. So why a subscription box?
I wanted to make it fun and convenient. So some people, they get intimidated by art. They think, I'm not creative, I'm not an artist. Well, I'm here to make it easy for you. You don't have to worry about it. It comes with everything you need, simple instructions, and I'm gonna walk you through the steps. And as a small local business, I'm here to help you. So if you reach out with questions, I can walk you through it even more. I really love to just share the benefits of creativity.
Yeah, I would love to talk about that a little bit, but before we do, because I know we've still got our second half, I want to know, when you made the jump from the corporate world, the predictability, how scary was it? Did you meet with other business owners? Did you create a business plan? How did you know that this would work? Or how did you make that leap and then get on the path you're at now?
A lot of trust and courage. I think it really came down to, a little bit of financial planning, of course, and deciding, is this something that we can really make happen? And in terms of success for a small business, you just never really know.
Right.
So it really has to be, that courage and willingness to be flexible. This launched as an art box, but it is already growing into so much more, like workshops and other events in the community. So just, being willing to kind of roll with it and learn and try new things.
You see how she played on that? She rolled with it. So let's talk about the benefits of art. I know art and music and all of that is always touted as such a great outlet, and it's great for the human psyche. Tell me what you know about the benefits of art.
Absolutely. So creativity, it doesn't have to just be art. It doesn't have to be painting. Any form of creativity can build confidence. And when kids and teens or any artist is getting creative, doing something with their hands, it can instill a sense of pride. So you're boosting self-esteem, you're building that confidence. You're also getting problem-solving skills and critical thinking. You're learning how to be flexible. You're trying out different artistic mediums each month, learning something new. There are no mistakes in art, but if you feel like you made a mistake, then just build on it and incorporate it into your final artwork. And then my favorite is creativity boosts self-expression.
Yes.
So once you get creative, just try something new. You're gonna get more comfortable expressing yourself and trying more and more new things. So just doing one art project, you might surprise yourself. You'll wanna do more, and then before you know it, you'll have all these different creative outlets.
Is there a particular art medium that you love the most?
I personally do acrylic painting. So my art is abstract landscapes, acrylic paintings that are kind of large and sort of capture the energy of the horizon. And that's not necessarily what we're teaching every month in the art box, but that's definitely my favorite.
And do you sell your art locally?
I do.
Where can it be found so people can seek that out?
Yes, I show my art in just different local galleries, typically Artel Gallery or Gallery 1060. I've had a piece at Pensacola Museum of Art before. So just anywhere that has juried shows, I try to enter those and kind of stay in the competitive art environment. I also have a handful of paintings that I just keep at home. So, reach out if you're interested in a nice original artwork for your wall.
There you go. You're for hire.
Yeah,
Commission,
I
original
do.
artwork. There you go.
I do
Lindsay
commissions.
Keeling. How do you keep your art spirit alive? Do you go to some of the different galleries and First City Arts or places like that, or how do you keep your art going?
It's really inspiring, to just see other local artists and attend those gallery openings. Just go look at art. It's really nice to just get different perspectives, and you think, okay, I love the way they're working with this colors, or I've never used this medium in this way. So that kind of helps you, all right, maybe I'll try that at home myself. And when I do commissioned paintings, I'll typically work with the client on a certain color scheme. It's going to be my style of art.
Abstract,
my abstract landscapes. But I can work with them, on a certain color scheme and just kind of create something that really goes in their home.
But mostly abstract, right? You
Yes,
don't paint portraits or anything like that.
It's all abstract landscapes.
Beautiful. Have to check all that out. We're going to take a short break, but then when we come back, we're going to actually get inside the subscription box, see what all's included, and if you think you can conquer that, and how to subscribe, and a couple of different things that they have coming up. So we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Mark Soublé, and this is my wife, Fabian. We are the owners of First Class Taxi, launching our new and exciting rideshare alternative app just for the Pensacola metro area by a local company. Don't pay 30 to 50% in rideshare fees. Ours is nearly half that. We are looking for current and new rideshare drivers and taxi owner-operators to join our 4.8 star rated, reliable, safe, and drug-free company. Join City Rides powered by First Class Taxi today.
Hi, I'm Madrina. Be a mover and shaker in our community by helping others overcome problems ranging from health to substance abuse, from personal safety to neighborhood issues, from taking care of your kids to taking care of your parents. Come on our show and tell people how you did it. Be a community hero and watch Rolling with Madrina, Thursday nights at 8:30, only on Blab TV.
The Reesburg Institute, Pensacola's ear, nose, throat, and voice center. We welcome you to visit us at our convenient Davis Highway location in Pensacola. At the Reesburg Institute, we offer the most advanced treatment available in a calm, stress-free environment. Since 2014, we've performed over 1,000 cases in office of balloon sinus surgery, as well as septoplasty and nasal procedures using oral sedation. The in-office procedures result in a faster healing time. Visit us and feel the difference. Are you looking for a new, refreshing setting for your weekly family nights? Well, look no further than O'Brien's Bistro. Voted best in Pensacola in 2019, 20, and 21, O'Brien's has an extensive menu with delicious handcrafted dishes and a new, fully stocked bar and wine shelf. With a new patio area and a private meeting room, O'Brien's has a multitude of intimate settings for any occasion. O'Brien's Bistro. Come see us at 4350 Bayou Boulevard in Pensacola. You can also call ahead to reserve your seat.
Welcome back to Rolling with Madrina. We're talking to Lindsay Keeling with Art Within. You can find her website at www.createartwithin.com. She told me she's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. What do you put on TikTok? She said tutorials and fun little completions of projects. But now we're going to get into the box, what's in the box, kind of how it looks, what to expect when you receive it, what it costs, and all of those great things and different things that you're doing in the community. So walk us through. We come to your website and all the information's there?
Yes, absolutely. So when you go to the website, first you can take a look at the different art boxes we have available. The box comes in 2 different sizes. So we have a standard size art box for up to 2 artists, or a family size box that has enough supplies for 4 artists. So first you just pick what box size you're looking for, and then you pick your payment plan. So you can choose to pay month to month, $39 a month for standard or $49 a month for family.
Very affordable.
Yes, you can also get some savings by doing a prepaid plan, 3 or 6 month, and you'll still get your box shipped to you every month. And then, yeah, once you check out on the website, you can do gift subscriptions if you want, shipping anywhere in the U.S. except for Hawaii and Alaska. And then, yeah, you get your box in the mail and you open up the fun. You dig in and you get creative. So what's really cool about it is that we're exploring different artistic mediums every month. This is your chance to try something new, create outside your comfort zone, and get all of those benefits of creativity.
How do you come up with the monthly themes?
I have pulled from art projects I actually did as a kid or a teen, and also just sort of doing some research on what's popular these days. You know, is there a certain medium or style or technique that a lot of art teachers are sharing on social media?
And is there something that's popular and trendy at the time?
Oh gosh, the washi tape. So doing art with washi tape is a really interesting technique.
I'm not even sure what washi tape is.
It is, I mean, it's essentially like painter's tape or kind of like that blue painter's tape. So it's, you can paint with it, you put it on a painting and then peel it off. So it's like showing the fun abstract shapes once you peel off your tape.
That's the trend now?
Yeah, that has been a really popular one. So we actually did that back in February with watercolor paints. Yeah.
So is this an example of one of your boxes here? Tell us what this one is.
Yes, this was our art box back in April. So we explored paper mosaics where we learned a little bit of art history. Mosaics have been around for since 3000 BC. So we learned a little art history and then we learned a little bit of color theory and got creative.
Very neat.
So this particular box came with all of the supplies you needed to create your own paper mosaics. So a couple examples here. We did some little butterflies, we did some sunshines. These were all just fun, bright, and colorful artworks for springtime because this was an April box.
So give me the instructions. So the box came with
All
the
right.
blank boards.
Yes, so it had 2 boards for each artist. So
For the standard size box.
Standard size box came with 4 boards. It came with the little pre-cut paper mosaic squares as well as assorted premium cardstock so they can cut their own shapes. You've got the scissors, the glue, and the Mod Podge, which is actually like a sealer to protect your surface once you complete your artwork. And most importantly, you get your printed instructions. So these instructions come with every box, tailored to the art project. What you see here is the learning concepts. So you'll get some definitions.
Bold print,
Yeah.
easy to understand.
Yeah,
Very
definitions, art
concise.
history.
Who benefits most from this? Are this for 60-year-olds to 6-year-olds and everything in between?
These art projects are suitable for all skill levels, ages 6 and up. So it's very beginner friendly. We have monthly subscribers that are 6 years old, 16 years old, my age, my mom's age, and everyone has fun with it. So kids on the younger end may need a little bit of help with the projects, but they're gonna have a blast with it. And then older kids and teens can really take the time to absorb these learning concepts, enjoy the process of getting creative.
And when you say learning concepts, what she's doing is she actually tells you what mosaic is on this instruction card. What does transfer paper? What is transfer paper? What is Mod Podge? What is basic color theory? She goes into primary colors and secondary colors and warm colors versus cool colors, complementary colors, and a word that I'm not sure how to pronounce down there. But it could be a great classroom interaction, family interaction. You can go over it. There's so much. You can make a whole learning lesson out of it in addition to actually doing the art project. And then she goes in here further and gives art history in regards to mosaic. And then it says here there's a warm-up activity. And so it's to gather different colors of mini mosaic squares, which are in that sustainable paper bag there,
Yes.
pre-cut. And so she goes through that and gives you a whole learning exercise to do. I just think this is just brilliant on how you've done this.
Thank you. And then yes, once you finish that warm-up activity, you can kind of dig into the actual instructions
Oh,
for
that
the art
wasn't
project. So that it really breaks it down into very simple steps. Every month, you typically get a few different art projects you can create, and they're broken down into maybe 5 steps at most. So it's very simple. You can just sort of pick your own concept. You can take the learning concepts, create your own art, or you can follow along and create the same thing that I do. And then there's also a QR code where you can scan the QR code and go to the YouTube video where I walk you through the steps. So that's a little bit of extra inspiration. You don't need it if you're trying to reduce screen time, but it's there just kind of for a little extra fun.
I'm thinking about my father who's retired, and all he does is sit around, and I can't even believe he's not even golfing anymore. And I keep saying, Dad, you need to move. You got to exercise your mind. And I'm sending him Sudoku books and crossword puzzles and all that. This would be a great thing for that. Do you have any in nursing homes or school classrooms? And are you open to all of that if anyone called you?
Absolutely. I am definitely open to that. Not at this time. We don't have any of those partnerships right now. We have worked with a couple local elementary schools to set up on their science and art nights to share the art box and kind of share what we're doing. And we hope to schedule a workshop at a local Title I elementary school this fall to provide a parent and student workshop. And yes, I think that nursing home, kind of that community could also very much benefit.
Throwing it out there for those of you that are watching, you can get in here on the ground level grassroots organization with a woman-owned business here local in our community to help promote mental well-being and creativity and confidence. You also are engaged, you have family activities, you had a workshop in May.
Yes, so family workshops at local businesses. We can offer different art project workshops. We explored oil pastels, where we learned some very basic techniques, got a little creative, got a little messy, and then everyone leaves there with some art supplies and with some completed artwork that they can actually hang at home.
Where was that held at?
The May 22nd workshop was at Alga Beer Company in East Hill. We've also done some other community events where we offered free art activities, like at the Earth Day Festival back in April. We created recycled material collages with the kids and teens in the kids area, and that was a blast.
So there's lots of room for growth. So if anyone is watching, she's seeking partners.
Yes.
That, like, I know, like there's Rusted Arrow right out here on Palafox. They do a lot of hands-on workshops, everything from cocktail making to macrame. But if you're a business and you think or a school, a home school group, a nursing home, a retirees group, or any civic organization, whether it's Rotary, or any of them, you are happy to go talk to them, share about Art Within, motivate people to be creative, and get one of these subscriptions. The benefits are endless.
Absolutely, they are. So I do love to just share those benefits of creativity and how this is something where you're really able to explore something new and get outside your comfort zone. So whether you're a family with kids and teens just trying to get creative, this could be a family activity. Or if you're a mom working from home and you need to keep the kids busy during the summer.
That's a good one, because the employee demographic has shifted. There are a lot of people working at home. I have grandchildren. One of my daughters works from home, and there's times that she has to keep the kids, and you're throwing an iPad in front of their face to keep them quiet, or putting on a movie. And this here, it makes it very simple.
Yes.
So this project recently passed, but do you have some of your older projects or other boxes still available on your website?
Yes, on createartwithin.com, the shop tab, you can actually look through some of our past art projects. And if we have extra inventory, we try to put those out there. You can also find us at different local events or markets. Just follow us on social media to stay tuned about where we're at. And we will have art boxes, individual boxes available that you can actually take home with you. A recent example was a homeschool community festival back in April where we had boxes available, and that is just the perfect audience for this box. They were able to take home some boxes. If you stopped by the table, you were able to enter a raffle to win a free box. So we really try to just make art supplies, make art projects more accessible to families.
I think every art teacher in our community needs to know about this. We need to spread the word. So if you're watching this show and you think this is something that your family would be interested in, get on her website and do a subscription. Or if you know of someone else, she'll ship across the country, except for, why not Hawaii? That's my island.
I know, I know.
Too far, too expensive?
A little expensive at this time, but I am hoping to introduce shipping to Hawaii and Alaska, as well as international shipping to Canada by the end of this year.
Oh, you're already on task.
Yes.
Have you shipped to many other states other than Florida?
Yes, we have shipped to 38 states at this time.
Almost to all of them. That would be a
Yes.
goal. And how are you
Fill up
finding
the
that
map.
people are finding about you?
Primarily through social media. So we really try to share what we're doing on Instagram, Facebook, and different platforms like that. A lot of our monthly subscribers will share it out with their friends and family. So if you are a subscriber, we do actually have a referral program where if someone signs up using your link, you both get $10 on your next box.
Oh, that's a nice savings.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like for us to know about Art Within or Lindsay Keeling?
I would say, I think if you're feeling like you're not an artist, if you're feeling like you're not creative, this might be the perfect art box for you. It really is breaking it down into simple steps. You're getting the benefits of creativity, you're building confidence, expressing yourself, trying something new. So I would encourage you to just give the subscription a try. Don't be scared by the subscription model. You can actually pause or cancel at any time.
Very good. So that is Art Within is the name of the business. But you can find, you can email her at lindsay@createartwithin.com. You can also find her website at createartwithin.com. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What's it on TikTok? What's your channel or handle or what's it called?
It's at Create Art Within on pretty much every social media platform.
You're doing little displays on TikTok?
Yeah, so kind of little quick tips on creativity. I talk about encouraging creativity, constructive criticism, and benefits of creativity.
So all of that is on the social media platforms. You can check them out, spread the word, reach out to Lindsay Keeling, and we encourage you to explore that artist within you.
Yes.
And subscribe to Art Within. Thank you for rolling with Madrina. Aloha.
Let's get back to brunching instead of late night munching. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision when vaccines are available to you.